It's the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Chiefs and the Vikings. All that and more coming up next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scotch, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Heward. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
McCarthy throwing right away. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy finds him on the slant. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Another try following the sack. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
They're headed up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw, Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And that will not be enough for a first down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Sideline shot is snagged by Hawkinson.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Up the sideline, past the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. This play goes for 36. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. They kick the running back in motion. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Felix and Udike Uzama making the tackle that time. Here we go. 2nd and 9. Able to find Hawkinson. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Darius Davis to return it. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So it's second down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Woo! I am not sure how we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back and was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
Now it'll be a punt on 4th down with Logan Cook out to boot it. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. So now here's 3rd and 5. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Vikings 38-yard line.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 12 brings up third down.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time. You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Chiefs and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he's found many a gift in the end zone this season. As we work through December, he is currently tops in the league in rushing scores. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Riley hulls it in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 2nd and 3 now. From the 29. Completes this one to Rice. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. All set up now for 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To the air, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
They'll punch it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be Vikings football. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They didn't add to their lead last time out. So they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, every once in a while you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, you might as well punt it.
Lone back gets the handoff. Still some room at the 20. And he's all the way up to the 29-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Hits him on the in route. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On first down, they'll run. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to push that envelope and get aggressive.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Here from the gun. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 3rd and just 2 to go. On play action now, McCarthy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So second down coming up. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Now it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down throw, Mahomes. Ooh, not much time to adjust, but he catches it still off the tip. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush down now to his left. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it could suck the wind out of that defense.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Amani Hooker with the tackle. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Short throw, tipped. Oh, but he still got it. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That is so difficult to do with so much traffic. You're going to see the short pass gets tipped, and you really don't have much time other than to just react and make the catch. Exactly what he does.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs facing a deficit near the break. They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pass complete to Wiley. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Working inside the red zone. Connects with Wiley. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He completes it in traffic. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Another throw for Mahomes. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings returning their offense and this running back to the field. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Setting up the running back screen. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. One final shot before halftime. Completed over the middle. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. So at the end of 2, the Vikings playing Road Warriors here. They've got the lead. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Reports with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where it was the visiting Packers who were able to come in and win this one on the road. Jordan Love, outstanding again as his guys up their record to 10-2 now on the year. From there, let's head to AT&T Stadium as we check out the Cowboys at home in Dallas. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Tank Bigsby, a touchdown run in the victory. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And it was the visiting Dolphins who were able to get the victory. Tua Tagovailoa getting the job done again as the win moves his guys to a terrific 9-2 on the year. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Brings in the kick at the 9. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at 2nd in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. 1st and 10 now from the 30. One of the tight ends motioning right. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. 2nd and 3 now.
Second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
From the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he gets him around 6 there. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this to Samuel. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They're now set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch, or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Vikings back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Handoff now from the gun. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Hopkinson reels it in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Chiefs headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be their football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Hits his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, McCarthy. Catch is made in close. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. McCarthy throwing here. And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet in? No! Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete. There's a give straight up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings take a 3rd quarter lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. On now is Cook to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32. Hauled in by Worthy. And they'll have to swallow a loss on the play as he's touched down behind the line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Again, Mahomes to throw. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action, Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Another throw for Mahomes. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Vikings taking the field on offense. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They'll run here on 1st down. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He'll get this one to Adams. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll motion Jefferson left. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
And they limit this to a minimal gain to around the 34. Only a yard that time, so now they're left with 3rd and 13. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
bring him down, but some nice damage done on that return. Found some space, got his team 21 on that run back. And they'll get ready to go on offense. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. A tight end in motion now. 2nd and 10 now. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And this is going to put them up to 6 punts today. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Vikings are going to take over from deep in their own side. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Pass is caught by Addison. And he's tackled for a short gain. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 3rd down.
Even with the assist from that defense, still 3rd down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Punter on now, and he gets into this one. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Tight end motioning right. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Complete out to the right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, McCarthy has his man. It's Addison. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. To the right, hold in by Jefferson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Slot man motioned over. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the air, McCarthy has the connection to Hawkinson. And he's brought down for a loss. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. They'll come up 1st and 10. They go play action here. He's got it near the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that gives them 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They've got 1st down from the 31. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hauled in by Worthy, right side. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Off the mark there, incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up second down. One of the tight ends motioning left. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. No return on that punt. And they'll be backed up a good bit for this drive. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Vikings only up by a few. Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. He'll throw it. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And it's going to be 2nd down. They'll motion a tight end left. Back to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll come up 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here he is to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone in the line. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Escapes out to the left. And he's out of bounds. Never really got a chance at reaching the marker there, so they're going to turn this over on downs. And they do not get a desperately needed first down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this one's out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Kansas City.